Super Full Saiyan 4 Goku is on his way to Global Dokkan. But when exactly do the banners drop? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the global schedule and figuring out when exactly in your local time zone does the Thank You Celebration LR Super Full Saiyan 4 Goku drop for you. So we have official confirmation on the start time for the Thank You Celebration banners, thanks to the countdown missions that were in the news recently. Basically, the banner will be dropping on the 2nd of November at 8:30 p.m. We kind of talked about looking at the Dragonstone sales and the Elder Kai banner as kind of the obvious answers as to how that's happening, and sure enough, exactly as we predicted, on the 2nd at 8:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, we will be seeing the banners drop. This was also specifically mentioned in the Breakers live stream, but I don't know how many of you tuned into that, so if you didn't, lucky us, the news went ahead and put it in there for us. So 8:30 p.m. on the 2nd. But the question you may have is, when is that for your time zone? Well, as always, we have our handy dandy time zone converter. Normally we go through this process after we get the data download, but because we were so fortunate as to get an exact answer so early on, we're going to go ahead and do this now. So banner is dropping at 8:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time on Thursday, November 2nd. So if we move across the United States, starting on the West Coast, Pacific Daylight Time, we're talking about 11:30 p.m. So a little bit later in the evening. So sorry for those of you out in that time. For those of you in Mountain Time, Daylight Time, you're 12:30 a.m. in the morning on Friday, November 3rd. Those of you over on Central Time, CDT, you are looking at a 1:30 a.m. drop time. And for my folks over there on the eastern coast of the United States, from Florida up to, New York, I know there's a few of you out there, you're looking at a 2:30 a.m. drop time. I'm so sorry. That is an awful time to be getting up and doing some summoning. But hey, maybe you can wake up in the morning, do some summons, eat some breakfast, drink some coffee, whatever your plan is. Nobody says you have to summon right then at 2:30 a.m. For those of you playing Global Dokkan on Japan time, you are looking at a 3:30 p.m. drop time. I know there's a few of you out there, so I want to make sure I hit you guys up there. For my friends out in Australia, AEDT, there's a few of you out there, quite a few of our good friends of the channel as well. You're looking at a 5:30 p.m. drop time on Friday, November 3rd. For my good friends in Argentina, at 3:30 a.m. Friday, November 3rd, just after the East Coast time, you are looking at your drop. So again, those of you doing this, early in the morning, no need to get up right away unless you're tuning in for a stream. Get up, go do your summons a little bit later in the morning. If you are over there in Great Britain, England, you are looking at a 6:30 a.m. drop time. So not too bad. Most people are getting up, going to work. Maybe you can do some summons on your commute into work, whatever your plan is. For you folks in Paris, France, you're about an hour ahead of that at 7:30 a.m. CET, Friday, November 3rd. We are looking at the drop for the Super Full Saiyan 4 Goku. Alright, there are a few of you out there who have told me you are on Eastern European Time, EET. You've got an 8:30 drop time, the perfect time, right? Sit there, have your breakfast, 8:30 a.m. Maybe you haven't gone to work just yet, and you can have some tea or coffee in the morning, eat your breakfast, and do some summoning. I got a few of you guys out there in India, and I wanted to make sure I covered you guys this time. You have a 12 noon on Friday, November 3rd drop time. Pretty decent time, lunchtime, right? For most of us. So that'll be a good time to get your summons in if you're looking at that. As always with our time zone converter, I will drop the link in the description. If I did not cover you, feel free to enter your time zone in the description. I'll help you figure out what time, or in the comments, and I'll help you figure out what time the banners are dropping for you, and I'll try to make sure I hit yours up on the next banner video, probably for the hero celebration. But of course, the easiest thing to do is to head on over to the website yourself and enter in your date and your time and have it converted to whatever the standard time is, right? So we know 11:30 p.m. PST or PDT as it is, or 8:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. So all you have to do is go ahead and enter your time zone. So let's say you're in Alaska, for example. You can go ahead and enter that in here, Alaska Daylight Time, and it'll drop on down on your menu here, automatically converted. So 10:30 p.m. on Alaska Daylight Time. This works for any time zone you can think of, right? If we wanted to delete that and add another one, we very easily could. I don't know, if you're somebody out in, let's say, Chile, for example. Oh, not child. Chile. Can't spell, right? Let's say you're out here. You are looking at a 3:30 a.m. So very easy. Such a useful tool. Love using it to help me figure out when banners are going to be dropping for all of you guys and plan the content around that. So, anyways, guys, that is our video. Very short one for you guys today. We have the Super Full Power Saiyan 4 coming in just a few days, about 4 days from the release of this video. So if you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, like I said, let me know your time zone if I didn't get you there, and we'll get you on the next video. And let me know, when do you plan on doing your summoning? We won't be doing our summons right at 8:30 because I will still be working, but we will definitely be hitting it up about 2 hours after, around 10:30, depending on what time I get home from work. So we will see you all then with our summons for the Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku, coming for this year's thank you celebration. So anyways, guys, that's it for the video. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.